Hi, I'm Mario de Macaulay. This is my wife, Rachel.
We have 3 kids, so 2 boys, Lucas and Micah, and our youngest is Camila. So yeah, 8, 6, and almost 2. I'm a PA, a physician assistant. I work in family medicine.
And I'm a project manager for a clinical research organization. So pretty much we run clinical trials.
So actually, my college roommate was Nydia Paredes. So yeah, and she started going to New City and told me about it. And I kind of filed it away in my head. I'm like, oh, that's cool. She said you should come visit sometime. And then after we got married, we moved to downtown LA. I was like, hey, my friend Nydia goes to church in downtown LA. Let's look it up. And then we looked it up, and we were in the on Spring Street, like right next to the post office, and it was literally like 1 door down. So we're like, okay, we have to go check this out. This is like a sign. Yeah, so that's how we heard about it.
Yeah, so I mean, that was 2011, just like
November, yeah.
Yeah, right after we got married. So yeah, ever since we've been going to New City, had our kids, all 3 kids, while all this time going there. So it's been kind of a big part of our lives.
I've never been to a church like New City before. Never one so diverse, economically, ethnically. It was just like all across the board, so diverse. And then also just like, I'd heard the gospel so many times, but the way that they preach it, I just don't, it just kind of like was so new and different to me. It was from what I had experienced when I was younger, So yeah, I don't know, it just really, I love the message. I love the come as you are, we're all broken, but we all deserve God's love. And, that was just, I just loved it. I love the message, and it really spoke to me. It's not convenient, right? Parking in a parking structure. Sometimes it's not clean, but like this, I want them to be exposed. Like, God's love is for everyone, right? It's not gonna be everyone looking the same in some fancy, nice building. No, it's like everyone's deserving of God's love. The kingdom of heaven is not gonna look one certain way. Like, everyone who believes in Jesus will be there, and they're gonna be all different and beautiful. And even though it's a drive for us now, we don't live in downtown LA. We have 3 kids. I think it's important that we keep going there, and we love it. I think it's great for them to see what a church like New City looks like. Yeah.
Can you say hi?
Hey, hi, you got your pizza?
All the friends we have at New City, we all have kids and kind of are growing together, and like
a little family.
Yeah, it's like and they're growing up together, like just being friends, and also like learning about Jesus together. And it's I mean, that's definitely fortunate for us to kind of just have that that community and all that, our lives kind of just syncing perfectly together, kind of growing together like that.
One, just Kevin, like hearing many of his messages have really truly touched me, and just like made me feel something so deeply, and just sparked my connection with God. But also a lot of the discussions in the Grow and Serve groups, praying for each other. Like he said, we've like lived 10 years of life with these people. Like, we've had family members die, we've had babies be born, we've lost babies. It's just like all those life experiences, and then to live it with your church family. And it's not just the Grow and Serve, it's everyone. Like, when we went through different like surgeries, all these different things that happened over the last 10 years, it's like that prayer, that community, that love, like that's when I felt God, and it's beautiful, to have that type of, like, a lot of people like who don't have a church family, it's like, man, where do they find that type of, that type of relationship, that community? It's so meaningful, and we're so grateful for it. And definitely say, like, in those moments, just through prayer with our community, whether it was our Grow and Serve group, or just, we asked for prayer separately, there was those times, I think, that we really felt God's presence and His love. Yeah. New City is welcoming.
New City is a community. So hi, this is our family, and
I'm
Lucas. I'm Michael.
And this